Hey, what it do, y'all? What it do? So, not too long ago, I was just talking to a couple of fellas, and what we were talking about mainly was like the way a lot of these chicks try to lure a lot of guys into their idea of what they want a relationship to be. And so, basically, the way it goes is, she could be having a good conversation with the guy, just acting like she's vibing with him and everything. But ultimately, she'll kind of in a subliminal way bring up monogamy. Now, I know most people, when they have relationships, most people are in a monogamous relationship. So not really shooting a shot towards the idea of monogamy. But in this context, you'll see where I'm going with it. And where I'm going with it is basically when you'll have a female like that that's not being a woman in that man's life, or not trying to be the type of woman that she needs to be in his life, if you will. The reason why she's mainly talking about monogamy is mainly because of her insecurities. So yeah, she's mainly talking about monogamy from the standpoint of insecurities. A lot of chicks, most of them prefer monogamous relationships because of the insecurity of them thinking that the guy is going to leave her eventually. That's usually why most chicks prefer monogamous relationships in the first place. But the problem is, a man's nature is not monogamous. Most of the times you're getting around a guy that's suppressing his own nature. See, over time, a lot of guys are just realizing that, hey, I might as well be honest with you, because you're not being a real woman right now anyway. So basically that honesty is mainly a guy just saying, hey, I know other women in my life, you know what I'm saying? So while you up there sleeping around with other guys, I actually know other women in my life that don't sleep around on me. For they don't have a need to sleep around on me, because as a man, I'm pretty much all that they need, as it, really is supposed to be if you think about the interaction between the feminine and the masculine. But, in Western societies, a lot of things are out of balance, and I won't go into detail of that. So basically the thirst trap of it is for a guy not to be able to make the statement that I just made, basically, and because the thirst trap is for her to get that guy caught up in a monogamous relationship with her, and thus basically he'll suppress his own nature as a man, to have these desires for other women, even though through his desires of other women he can be committed. No matter what, he will remain committed, because that's another part of the thirst trap, for a chick to express her idea of what commitment is. But her idea of commitment actually is suppressing a man's nature, So basically what most guys do is they accept her terms, if you will, of a monogamous relationship, and her idea of commitment is only being committed to her. And so what usually happens is, over time, when things get rough, and she obviously has shown that she don't like him around all the time, but he's still trying to show his commitment, that's when he can't hold back his nature as a man. He's going to ultimately want to go back to desiring more than one woman again, because he realized this one chick is just not enough, and she's probably not being a real woman in his life anyway. So her insecurities start to kick in once she's realizing that he's not giving in to her thirst trap of him being monogamous with only her, if you will, or him just being monogamous with her, just to get right to the point. So I guess in a nutshell, that trap is when that man, he's basically stuck with her, and he didn't know how to get out of that situation by realizing, hey, don't hold back your nature as a man. As a man, you are not designed to be a monogamous man. You can show your commitment to more than one woman. That's the way men are made. Her thirst trap is going to be that he's always only obsessed with her. So in the event that she actually breaks his heart, if you will, or she no longer desires him, he's still stuck with this desire of her. And so he's trapped in that desire that he has for her, given that he had to manipulate his own nature for only her, given that she lured him into that monogamous relationship to prove his commitment. What y'all think about that? Signing out.